The future belongs to hearts even more than it does to minds. Love, that is the only thing that can occupy and fill eternity. In the infinite, the inexhaustible is requisite. Love participates of the soul itself. It is of the same nature. Like it, it is the divine spark. Like it, it is incorruptible, indivisible, imperishable. It is a point of fire that exists within us, which is immortal and infinite, which nothing can confine and which nothing can extinguish. We feel it burning even to the marrow of our bones, and we see it beaming in the very depths of heaven. What a grand thing it is to be loved. What a far grander thing it is to love.
Not long after we met, I remember going to see my grandma and telling her about Ruth, and how even then I knew I had met the woman that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Grandma suggested that I write Ruth a note, and after we joked about how old-fashioned that would be, I agreed to do it. No one's ever seen that note or heard this note, but I thought now would be the time to share it. I wrote this on the 1st of March, 2018. Ruth, I'm writing this note because I'm in love. I'm writing this note because I've never felt this way before. I didn't know I could feel this way before. Everything is exciting with you. Everything is better with you. I'm a better person with you, and you make me the best version of me. I don't know when I'll give you this note, but I know I will someday. I had to write down how much I love you already. But this is more than love, and as I think about you when you're not there, as I look at you when we're together, when I see your smile, hear your laugh, and look in your eyes, I know I already want to spend the rest of my life with you. From today forward, I will do everything I can to show you just how much I love you, so that one day I can give you this note, knowing you feel the same way.
So on behalf of Ruth and Andrew, thank you for joining them today to help celebrate their marriage. Ruth and Andrew have invited you here to bear witness as they declare themselves to each other, promising to love and promising to cherish and support each other. And it means a lot to Ruth and Andrew to have their closest family and friends sharing in their love. So this is a time for us all to reflect and celebrate the love between these two wonderful people. And to honour this by witnessing the lifelong commitment and promises that Ruth and Andrew will make to one another today. Marriage, well, it's about being loved and giving love. It's about being yourself and giving yourself wholeheartedly, safe in the knowledge that you will be accepted and loved for exactly who you are. So there are words that sum up the relationship we see before us beautifully. And they are the words of Dr. Seuss. We're all a little weird, and life's a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall in mutual weirdness and call it love.
I look forward to growing old together with you and to fall in love with you more each day, to deal with all the ups and downs of life together with you. I will always help you with your Excel spreadsheets.
Good.
And let you watch Match of the Day in peace.
Thank you.
I promise to love you and cherish you through whatever life may bring us. And while I'm worth my room on this earth, I will be with you.
I'd like to thank you all for being here to share this very special day and to help us celebrate the wedding of Ruth and Andrew. You're here because you're important to them, you matter to them, and they care for you. I'm going to start by formally welcoming Andrew to the family. I've often said to Ruth that Andrew reminds me of her dad. When I wrote the eulogy for Brian, I described him as a gentleman and a gentleman. I can think of no more fitting description for Andrew. For those of you that don't know Ruth that well, I can tell you that she's kind and generous with her time and love. She's intelligent, will fight for what's fair and right and for equal treatment and social justice. I'm so proud of the beautiful young woman she's become, and Popeye would be too. Sometimes those who know us least, well, see us as the clearest. About 8 years ago, during a chaotic train journey, I met a lovely lady called Janie. We chatted all the way from York to London. I described Ruth to her as I've described Ruth to you. Janie asked me, is the sky in Ruth's world just a different colour? And I think that sums my princess up perfectly. She doesn't live in a different world, she just sees our world entirely differently. Her sky is a different colour. It's brighter, clearer, shinier than our sky. It's a lot like Ruth herself. Ruth and Andrew were a special couple. The connection was instant. They're a perfect match, an equal partnership who love each other deeply and are deeply loved by all who know them. And today they start the next chapter of their lives, the next adventure and their next journey together. I think that deserves to be celebrated. If you could all raise your glasses and join me in toasting the bride and groom. May the sky in your world always be a different colour. To Ruth and Andrew.
I'll start by saying, on behalf of my wife and I, we would like to thank you all for coming. We're so humbled by your generosity and kindness. I'm delighted and proud to be able to stand here in front of our closest friends and family to talk about my wife. Ruth is an incredible woman, beautiful, funny, smart, caring, and sassy, sometimes sassy, but also so driven. I think we all heard in the ceremony how Ruth got through those 3 most stressful things in life. But it wasn't just getting through them in the lead up to a wedding, but getting through them like it was nothing. And I don't think you realise just how strong you are and how much that is to be admired. Ruth brings out the best in people. Her smile, that drive, her happiness, and that strength. Everyone's always happy to see her, to speak to her, and to spend time with her. And I'm so lucky to be the one to spend the rest of my life with her. One of my heroes once said, talk about a dream, try to make it real. Well, today my dreams come true because I've married Ruth, the love of my life. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to charge and raise your glasses a final time and join me in a toast to my beautiful wife, to Ruth. To Ruth.